is Chukwemeka Wonsu. I'm a farmer. Okay, my journey started years back in 2007. You know, most times when I go out to eateries, to have lunch, I find out that the chicken, the chicken is not tasty, and most times they are prematured. They just kill them, prepare them for consumption and all that. So basically, apart from food, I love tasty food, and I love tasty chicken. I love chicken. So I delved into poultry farming. Mm, the challenges I have encountered, uh, they are much actually. Ranging from the fowl pox, chicken diseases, bird flu, snakes, attacking my farm, and thieves, you know. So it's been a smooth journey actually, and also a bumpy ride too. So those are my challenges. What drives my passion for entrepreneurship is I have my time to myself. I prioritize my time, and I work virtually from anywhere. It's not like the normal white collar job where you have to, report to the office 8 to 5 and all that. So, okay, support first. I I was encouraged actually when I, told my parents that I wanted to delve into poultry farm. My dad loves, taking care of chickens too. He loves animals around him, and I think that was where I picked up that trait from. So he supported me. My mom was also supportive at some point, but because of my time, she kept asking, "What what about when you travel? Who will take care of the chickens? Who will feed the birds? Who will do this? Who will do that?" But at times, with time, I had to, work around it. So in my absence, if I'm there or not, the birds are well taken care of. Then financially, yes, I had a little challenge about finance. I had to work with what I have. I started with the capital that I have, so started working on that, and it started increasing. I started buying more birds, and I bought the ones that gives me eggs. I bought the ones that gives me meat. Making money, making more money. Okay, talking about that, I had three kinds of birds. I had the broilers, I had the um, old layers, and I also have the native ones that gives me the native eggs. So along the line, I found out that people always complain that the native birds are tastier than the agric ones. So I told them that it depends, and I tried to prove them wrong, by crossbreeding my birds. I started, crossbreeding my birds. I take the eggs from uh, I allow the native male, the cocks, to, uh, crossbreed with the old layers. And when they drop eggs, I take their eggs and keep for the native ones to hatch. With that, I started giving them growers feed, and I started, giving them most basically I don't give them drugs to deworm them. What I use is the native and the more effective one, which is the prawn. We in native parlance they call it oporo. I buy them in large quantities, grind them with dry pepper, mix with the feed, with the bird feed, and give them to eat. When they eat it, it heats up their system. When they drop, when they excrete is large, huge amount of worms from their stomach. So talking about the crossbreed, I I have women that usually come to buy eggs from me, the native ones. They, according to them, they say they use it for their hair to say relax or wash their hair or something to avoid breakage and all that. Basically, you cannot use the agric eggs. You cannot use the old layer eggs. They use the pure native eggs, which are more expensive. So I think the patronage it's high. It's high in terms of eggs, and in terms of birds, it's um, it's seasonal. During the festive period, Easter, um, Christmas, and on special occasions. Well, the one that gives me happiness, which is my family. My family comes first, business comes second, and money comes last. So I try as much as possible to balance everything so that none of them suffers. Acting. I love acting. Okay, I'm a cinematographer. I started developing this passion again, which I need to harness. Uh, you know, Cinematography for wildlife. I think I want to go into that. Having a very massive poultry where I can supply eggs in trucks, where I can supply eggs, to companies, bakeries, supermarkets, um, everywhere. You know, most times people think that the poultry farm is all about the meat and the eggs. It goes beyond that. I also look forward to delve into using the fours, the newly produced feathers from the chickens for pillows. To do pillows, mattresses, and all that. No, my creativity. Um, Most poultry farms just breed broilers for meat, old layers for eggs, and for people that love tender meat, strong meat, and bones and all that. But for me, I'm after the taste. I'm after the meat, the quantity of the meat. I'm after the quality of the eggs. I'm also after the quality of the chickens because I try as much as possible to produce, to replicate the same chicken I have from the native, have it in the agric form. So for us to still have that size of the the, the appreciable size of the chicken, the bird, and also taste. You also have the taste of the native in the agric. My final word to entrepreneurs out there is farm. Just farm. It's very very productive, no matter how you look at it. White collar jobs are good, but farming is the black gold that we have. It's something that it's unending. It never comes to an end. When you harvest, you plant. You harvest, you plant, you make returns, and the sky will only be your limit. You can only stop when you want it to stop. So for me, pick up a pick up a skill that I will advise. Go into farming. It can be piggery, it can be goat farm, it can be grass cutter, it can be snail, it can be plantain plantation, it can be a banana farm. You can have a bee farm. You can have a butterfly farm. You can have a rabbit farm. Also, the rabbit thing is it's kind of not really open. It's not been exposed to a lot of people because rabbit urine sells like wildfire. So when it comes to farm, go into farming. So that's my advice to everyone out there. My name is Chukwemeka Wonsu. Keep watching Entrepreneurs Corner on King's Prime TV.
King's Prime TV, a one-stop entertainment website for news, live sports, TV reality shows, and top-notch Nollywood movies. Log on to our website www.kingsprimetv.com, or you can download the app on Google Play Store or Apple Store and get entertained just the way you like it.